Alright. We back after some reconstruction in the sophomore division. Man, I just hope, it's a better season than the last season, man. Let me see what my portal is on 82. Hope I can play on this portal and I ain't lagging or it don't feel on my phone. It don't feel so delayed. You feel? Mm-hmm. Should not do it, man, bro. Okay.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Rushes on him. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass. Unloads to the right.
Still got a minute over.
And the big gain.
Cool.
On the 46. That type of big play can even make Traveler perk up and take notice.
Hey, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit
Lucky
short
getting
of
put on
1st
this
down.
portal. I got to set up.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Going for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession 1, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Running inside, it's Jackson. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll go right back to it. Got a little grass. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he perfect strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they certainly finished it in style with a 71-yard touchdown run. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Under fire. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit when you got that kind of pedigree. You always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
They want to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. He's loose. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an
incomplete
pass.
Just got to get in a better front.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. On target. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. Here comes the heat.
That's a fumble, man.
To the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? On the move. Touchdown Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points.
No, that's a good call.
That's
exactly what you run there on that defense.
He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he
I don't know what I called that.
With his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Boring. We're finna cook up. We're finna stir fry.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run.
That shouldn't have went draw, bro.
Doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Shouldn't have went draw right there.
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead.
Yeah, I don't need it all back.
Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats.
I literally just need
lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it
a few yards. I don't need it all back. A bunch wide is all I got.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Making side adjustments here. Throwing Sellers. Here's the pressure. And the missed connection on third
Yeah, I
down.
can't play on this damn portal, dog.
Throw for it in their own end on third down, and quarterback receiver not quite on.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Fourth down, Sellers. Fires to the wideout. He's brought down, but not picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
I had to go in my bag of tricks.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill.
I don't have split.
At that weight and that size, it could be a
How did I think this was a good playbook? I don't have split. You literally can't run out of this. I don't have split.
Last one, it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Only able to pick up a yard.
What do I got? I don't got split.
That run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus
Slot.
how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those
What is
defensive
this?
linemen, to try to move
Trash.
away, to get a run game going.
Spread,
It's
punch
squarely
wide.
falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Sellers from the gun on third down. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. They'll call a timeout. Play clock running short. It was down to 5 before the stoppage. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Looking left. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. A give to Brown.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Throws to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Good play call offensively, and that's the right place to go with the football if you're the quarterback, but just a better job by the defender knocking that ball down.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Finds his back in the middle. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown USC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's so nice to have these
He
big
just runs, and man, he
playmaking
just
tight
don't
ends
follow
that are
him at
basically
all. It's
oversized
weird.
receivers. Make a play down the field to him. Huge catch
Can't
radius.
run,
Makes
man.
the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest
How
of the
did I
work
think
and
this
gets
was
into
just
the
an
end zone.
intelligent? What did I see in here?
They'll put
This
this
is a
one in play
bad
first
play.
snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. Sellers makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Well, you can't run man on this right here.
Clock's running. 2nd down coming. The run inside. It's Jackson. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense.
Snags it and he's open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the right. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. Taking it the other way. Did some work on the return. They mark him out of bounds right at the 20.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Intercepted to stop the threat.
No, I should have kept running.
But on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's just a force by the quarterback. They're throwing it into cover 3. It's a zone coverage. And if you're going to try to throw it deep down the middle, you need another route to occupy the safety and take them away. There was nothing there that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding.
I definitely got to go get on my controller. I'm on my.
That 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
This Wycroft's got to be decent,
Trying
right?
to put points on the board right before the half. He wants to change this route. Shoots it to the left.
Come on, man.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take it with.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to keep the drive alive. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
Please let me get the ball. Thank you. Let me go down here and score.
Throwing Sellers. Grabbed over the middle. It's Craven. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Hey, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots. Shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big.
Makes a grab and room to run. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
It's so important to start the second half with a lot of momentum. You call a nice shot play early, quarterback styled in, finds the open target, throws a strike. Nice way to build some confidence early here in the second half.
Wants to throw on first down. Nowhere to go.
See what I mean? But it's a fumble when I do it, bro. Come on, man. Give me a break. Give me a literal break, dog.
And the defense comes with the.
Nigga literally did the same shit I did. Let me stop playing on this damn portal and get on this controller. I'm laying down this whole time. What is sophomore, man? That was a bad loss. I don't even know the sophomore. Yeah, you don't believe me that the game was completely different. I'll show you.
Oh, get in the car, quick!
Getting a 90 tonight, bro. Now they want to give me niggas with 83s and shit. He got a good team. He set up, bro.
It's in the charge.
Stop yanking that. Oh. Yeah. Alright. You get the 2 bowls from me, man. I'm in that quarterback. Yeah.
Scanning the field, it's Moon. Makes the catch, it's Moore.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, create enough separation to create a positive gain.
Double mug him.
Oh my God.
Quick completion on the out route. And he should have enough for a Louisiana Tech first down. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Looking to throw on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
See what I mean? I just did that, and they told me I did it. It was a fumble. I literally just did that.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw again. Release to the back. Got a man, it's Benjamin. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Do they have... Well, they kind of got it.
Second and a long way to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air. It's Moon. Throwing right. He's
gonna catch it, huh?
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Anything else with
How
that?
about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense. But through the air, like not on the ground right now, they're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage. And right now, it's all through the air.
Fires left. He's got an open
He gonna
man.
stay. Oh, shit.
Touchdown Bulldogs. Made the
What?
grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. You take advantage of tendencies when you set that opening script, and man, their film study showed up there.
I think the offensive coordinator, it's almost as if he knew what the defense was going to be playing. He knew the personnel. He knew the different looks and coverages and fronts that they were going to see. And that offense, they just chopped up yardage moving down the field to score in that opening series.
The give to the fullback. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Sellers. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Lofton. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Hurricanes want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Here's Sellers to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. 3rd down. Trying to beat the D deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And sometimes as a quarterback, man, you're sitting on that sideline and you watch the other guy go out and just deal, right? And put together a drive, score a touchdown, and you want to come out and you want to answer and you want to be aggressive. And sometimes you take shots, sometimes you force things. So I would recommend to him just stay within the offense, take what the defense gives you. Don't be too aggressive.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. On the move, it's Benjamin. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
The give on the counter. At the 40, there he goes. He's into the open down the middle. 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone.
Way to find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for long runs and your fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So first down here as they go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Right back to it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Might be changing the route. Sellers from the gun on third down. It's complete on the right side. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Canes heading quickly to the line.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the right. That's caught. It's Lofton. Turning on the Jets. All the way. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. He'll try it again. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
That's caught. It's held. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first down.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking for room, it's Benjamin. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Fires to the right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Benjamin. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Benjamin. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. There's some room. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Benjamin. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
That's caught. It's Craver. There he goes. Smashes ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
What a great play call offensively, taking the shot.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Sellers on the play action. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Throwing, Sellers. Got his man on the right. This time, he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the two-point conversion, but was denied. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Snags it quickly on the left. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Makes the catch. It's Moore. Could not make his way to the corner.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To the air. It's Moon. Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football. And now,
guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there.
Could be an alley. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
And the Hurricanes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. In the red area, it's Jackson. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Power ahead. Touchdown, Miami! That one will give them the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Benjamin. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass, it's Moon. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking. And something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception. But they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
Normally, I would say, 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, going for it and getting it on 4th down, close to midfield, I think just gave this offense a ton of momentum. I'm curious to see what they're going to do here. Maybe take a shot and see if they can really seize and capitalize on all this good mojo now going their way.
Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Picks up 9. And first down for the offense.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Moon. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Benjamin. 7-yard pickup on that one, 3rd down and 3 coming.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good. especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. This time he wants to throw. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Moon. Punts it out of the air. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The run inside. It's ball. Pulled down for the tackle. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not
Just sure up the game-winning ball right there.
Jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
That was definitely good.
They've tied the game in the final seconds.
What a kick for that young man right there.
Definitely ball game.
The way it energized and galvanized his entire sideline. They've tied it up late. This thing's going to OT, and they look like they are ready to rock.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sellers. He's going for it all.
So many people bumped him, he couldn't even get over top.
And 1 second remains.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Got it down the field. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second
first,
overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
I gotta get this counter out of here, but let's run counter.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. With a condensed field in overtime, if you can establish the run, it is a huge advantage.
Big-time advantage. You establish your physicality, come out the gates, put you in a positive way. Now, I can play action, opens the whole playbook.
The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Oh, that was less than choreographed.
Ain't no they could have let me like that
on their
ball.
own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Here's Sellers to throw. Working that left side now. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way back to...
Touchdown, Caves! They strike first in overtime.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point was good. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. Quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Wide open downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Run in the red zone. It's Ball.
Bro, you have
He's going for the goal line.
Man, bro, you gotta tackle him.
They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point
You gotta
after.
tackle him, bro.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with 1 play to win this football game.
That wasn't a smart call, man. But I respect it. I respect you going for it, man. Man.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that.
Fight for that one, man.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays.
Say we don't bat 100. Ideal game is way faster than that, but playbook ain't that bad. It ain't like I hate it. I demise it. I despise it. Playbook decent.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Yeah, and you can tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. Those are one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try to make yards after the catch, but keyword being after the catch.
Wants to throw on third down. Looking to the big tight end. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. Across the 45. Snags it, and there's running room. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Unloads it left. Makes the grab.
Oh, wow, man.
And he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Dumps it to the back. He got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
And he made the extra point without problem. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped him pick up that first.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The sure hands, it's Jackson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Now, you might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
And it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Sellers. Stepping to the right. He'll try to do it himself. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure, and he knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
On the ground, it's Jackson. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. There's a got some room, headed to the goal line, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miami! Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air, it's Rayner. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. We've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
From the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's to Tegna. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
2 minutes. Get
That
him.
kind of play is just vintage Hurricane receiver play.
I mean, big-time playmakers on the outside. The list is long for Miami, but finding those elite speedsters down in the state of Florida, it's not a hard job.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense. We've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
And the Canes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. On the ground with the counter. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And the Hurricanes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Unloads quickly. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the 1st down.
Steps away. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And they've got him down.
Think you win these weird-ass animation battles, you can have a game.
The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've converted on 4th down once, but here's the big one. 4th and goal. Quarterback decides, let's think this 4th down play over, and he calls a timeout.
You know better.
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll send out the kicker here. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Yeah, I remember that.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Motion from the wideout. Might be calling a hot route. Sellers. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Throws into the middle of the field. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll slide.
I wish he wasn't sitting there fighting and doing all that.
The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Just a short.
Who is playing like some type of crazy zone? Like, look at this man. He just draped all over him, right?
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
What's next?
4th down, Sellers. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
And he catches it. He didn't even try to get it. He just kept trying to I can't.
There's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And the extra point is good.
Just for a second.
It's Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Running inside, it's Benjamin. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Here's Sellers to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Just gotta drag the drag
This
is
offense is
back.
going to get back in the football game. Those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Looking long.
Oh, but I drop it.
Oh, he had an
He drops it. He catches it with Jeremy Shockey. I drop it with Jeremy.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Sellers from the gun on third down. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making checks. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Looking for a deep man. Drop the
I don't know why he moved.
Turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to a budget.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work.
Probably
Basically everything they've
do.
tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Back to throw, it's Rayner. With the catch, it's Henderson. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Canes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And the Canes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
So Miami signals for a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Looking for a man. It's Rayner. He's got it. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. He might want another play. Throwing, Sellers. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Craver. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Trying to buy time.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
He's going to run it. Rolling right and going deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but...
I got off track this game. I got way off track. I got that live about 1 hour and 20. Sheesh. I'm going off in that spray. 22. Wouldn't care. Wouldn't give 2 fucks. I mean, y'all.